Hey guys, it's B-Dawg and this is the second time recording this video, and the first one was lag and stupid and stuff like that because I hate it, and my talking, so I don't even care. We gotta react to his name is JACKSEPTICEYE. We need comments episode 80, so 3, 2, 1, let's get this over with.
And now, YouTube comments with JACKSEPTICEYE.
Why do you love nips? Because nips are the only things that
can get so twisty fresh. Jack, what game were you so much frustrated? Recently, Mario Maker. Screw Ross's levels. Then go die in a fire for all I care. Not Ross himself, just his levels. Because he likes to drive people insane. But before that, probably Geometry Dash. Because I couldn't do that game. Because that was really, really hard to do. What do hands smell of? Mine smell of fluffy, soft clouds. And also a little like bacon. Jack, you should play Markiplier's fan games. With the addition of Markiplier and with the addition of Markiplier, Asses and Angels. Because they're funny and you're in both of them. First off, I'm not going to be playing them. Sorry. I don't feel like I should be playing other people's fan games. Because they're made specifically for Mark. And while I have watched a lot of his videos and I do get a lot of the references, they're directly made for him and the people who watch him and that kind of thing. So, and also, if I do a video on somebody else's fan game, then everyone's like, oh my gosh, you're just doing this for views. You're just putting Mark's face and name in the title of the video, in the tags, all that kind of thing, to try and get more views off his popularity. And I don't want any of that sort of stuff. So, for those reasons, I'm not going to be playing anything like that. I will only be playing the fan games that are made for me because I feel like it means more to the channel than as a whole instead of me playing somebody else's ones. Jack, do you ever get nervous or anything when you're doing panels and stuff? Like, wouldn't it be terrifying to talk in front of hundreds of people? But by now I've talked in front of thousands of people. I think the most we did was the Indie Popcorn one, which was also my first one, which was like 3,000 people, which was awesome. And I was kind of nervous doing it, but it was a lot easier because Mark, Bob, Wade and Tyler were all on stage at the same time. So it was a bit easier, not all of the focus was directly on me, on my own, and we could bounce jokes off each other and it made it a lot easier, but I was really nervous going up on stage for that. And recently doing like the Insomnia ones, I wouldn't say I was nervous, I was kind of more anxious, because it's kind of like, yeah, I want to get up there, I want to do it, I want to go, and you get all excited about it, but nerves are good. Nerves mean that you're not cocky about it, you're not trying to, it means that you're still, I don't know, a little worried about it and you're going to try your best. Because if you're not nervous about it, I think you get a bit complacent and you don't try hard. That sounds bad. You know what I mean. Hey Jack, who do you think is the scariest animatronic from all the FNAF games? For me, it's always been Withered Bonnie from FNAF 2. Because, I don't know, they were really tall and they had no face. They just had a bottom jaw and two glowing eyes. And they kind of like lurched into the office like that all the time. Like they were kind of hunched over and they didn't look... I don't know, they looked like they were falling apart and they were just really, really creepy looking. Bonnie always kind of scared me the most anyway. I really don't know why. A lot of people would say Foxy because it's like an actual like rabid dog coming in and looking at you and it has long snout and teeth. Bonnie was just freaky. Only Withered Bonnie though, I think. That one kind of freaked me out in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I remember your very old hair. Ah, so do I. It feels like it was almost yesterday. Yesterday. Oh, we don't have a clip. I am offended by that word. It seems like in this day and age that everybody's offended by every single word in the dictionary. I feel like I could say anything about anything and somebody somewhere will get offended about it these days. It seems like nobody can let something go. It's like, it's the mentality that, well, when something happens and then you prove someone wrong, you feel like a better person than they are. You feel smart. You feel like you one-up them, that you knew something they didn't know, and then everyone comes to you and it's like, wow, well done on proving that person wrong. And then people just take it upon themselves these days where it's like, you know what, I'm going to say this about everything. So sooner or later I'll sound smart and I'll get something right. And now everybody just gets offended by everything. It's okay to let some things go. You're allowed to get, it's okay to get offended by certain things that are actually worth getting offended over. But getting offended over little teeny tiny jokes that people make here and there, it's just not worth it. It's going to make you pissed off. Jokes are supposed to be funny. I know there's fine lines between it all, but
We need to start letting some things go, people. Jack, you weren't in YouTube Rewind. Should I have been? I mean, if I got the chance to be in it, I would love to. It looks like a ton of fun, and it's really flattering to be asked to be in it. But I'm just happy to see some of my friends in it, like Mark, Felix, and Ross from the Game Grumps was in there. I'm really glad to see those guys in it. Those guys are representing the gaming community very well. So I'm really glad they were in it. I'm just glad that the YouTube Rewind 2015 actually had a proper gaming section in it this time. Because before, they used to neglect it. And now it actually felt like a proper, like, little section all on its own. So I'm very happy about that. Jack, what will happen when you get old? How long are you willing to upload? Hey, that rhymes. What will happen to you and the channel in the next 7 years? Please answer. I'm so curious.
Oh, I'm curious, yeah. 사진 소니까 soon get message. Oh, well. I don't know. The next 7 years. Oh God, I'm going to be over 30. I'm going to be 32 in the next 7 years. Oh God. I'm officially going to be middle-aged. What the fuck? That's weird. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing YouTube videos when I'm 32. I probably still will be if YouTube allows for it the same way that it is now. But I'd like to hope that I evolve and grow and I'm able to do more than just YouTube by then. Hopefully I can like bring all you guys along on whatever the hell I'm doing in 7 years. I have no idea. I'm just happy to be where I am now. I'm not going to plan too far ahead. But when I get old, like old, the next 7 years, 32 is not old, by the way. I don't know. I probably won't be doing it when I'm 50. I don't think any of us will, because I don't know if YouTube will be around in the same capacity by then, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. If you had the chance to meet Papyrus from Undertale in real life, what would you do? I'd go up to him and I'd be like, wowee, you're the guy from the game. What can I do to get some recognition? And then we'd make spaghetti together. Do you have a girl? Because I do. Yeah, I have a girl.
Trapped in my basement forever.
That got a little creepy. It was a joke in my head, and then when I said it out loud, it didn't sound like a joke. Jack, I have a question for you. How do you record your vids? Like this! It's really not that exciting. And his name is John Cena! I should have been ready for that. One does not mean likely. Especially with John Cena. Jack, have you ever had any weird or creepy hallucinations before? I actually have. I think I mentioned it in a reading comments video before. There's 80 something of them now. I forget what I've said ages and ages ago. But there was a time when I was young and I was sick. I had like the flu and a cold and I had a really strong fever. So I actually had like cold hallucinations, flu hallucinations. But it was a really weird one because we used to have bunk beds and I was sitting on my bunk bed at night time with the lights on. Everybody, all my family were in the sitting room watching, I think they were watching Ally McBeal at the time. This is ages ago.
Well, that was still on TV. And for some reason, my brother went to the bathroom and I could see the hallway from where my bed was. And when he came back from the bathroom and walked past like where my door was, back to the sitting room, for some reason I thought he was Robert Downey Jr. Because he was in Ally McBeal for a while. And I don't know why, but that really freaked me out. Not because I thought my brother had changed into Robert Downey Jr., but for some reason in my head, the hallucination had made it seem like Robert Downey Jr. was a murderer. And I jumped up out of bed and I ran to the sitting room. And everyone in the sitting room was like, what's wrong? You were in bed. Why did you get up again? And I just kind of like walked in and sat down in the chair and said nothing. As if to be like, I'm cool. I'm chill. So are you guys. You should do your next reading comments video in your flowy voice.
That's a wonderful idea.
Oh, you'd like me to do that, wouldn't you? You idiot! In these videos, it's kill or be killed. Jack is starting to do boring videos. Well, you have to remember, what's boring to you is not boring to everybody. So if you don't like certain things that I'm doing, that's fine. Hopefully, sooner or later, I come back upon a game that you really, really like and you really love watching. But for me, I've been doing the same videos I've always been doing. Playing as many games as I can, as much variety as I can, having as much fun as I can in the games that I have. Certain series do have to end and I have to move on from them. But, I mean, hopefully I can come back around and find stuff that you like, but I can't cater and pander to individuals. So, I just have to hope that the stuff that I'm doing, the channel in general likes. So, it's a very hard balance to do, and unless you actually have an audience to look out for, it's really hard to describe how to keep that balance going as well. So, again, what's boring to you is not boring to everybody. Hate your hair, you look stupid.
What?
And you're just jealous. You wish you had
Hold on!
greeny line.
It's almost over.
It's amazing. It's just the green bean.
My reaction video is almost over.
I don't know. I don't care. I know green hair can look stupid. But I like it. I think it looks fun. I don't really care what other people think I look like. Your Russian accent is not terrible. It's very good. Really. I thought my Russian accent was actually very terrible. Just very stereotypical. Everyone say I sound like Drew from Despicable Me. I don't know. Signed, Sugar Plums. Actually, bullying made me realize my true self and how it truly doesn't matter what people think. If I was never bullied, I would have never learned that. I'm really glad that you found who you are as a person because of bullying. I still don't think that that's probably the best way to find out who you are as a person. And I'm really sorry that you got bullied in the first place, but sometimes it can help. Sometimes hearing, like, when I was doing YouTube videos at first, and you get a lot of people coming in, when the channel started to get some recognition, there was a lot of people coming in and saying that, oh, you're gay, you're a faggot, you sound like a 12-year-old girl, those kind of things. And they were really super nasty, people telling you to get cancer and die all the time. We've all seen the internet. But after a while, that kind of like cyberbullying made me immune to it all. Because so much of it had happened, I started to think, you know what, I don't really care what people think anymore. There's enough people out there who like what I do that I don't care what those people think. So in those regards, it did kind of help. But again, I don't think bullying is good in any sense. You can get good outcomes out of it, but bullying is never good. It can have far worse effects than it can have positive effects. So if you have, don't bully anybody. And that doesn't mean it's reading your comments.
Alright, got it.
For some reason, it was kind of hard to find comments for this one.
Finally,
I was going
we're into
through
the
the
end.
old videos, and a lot of them are either repeat questions that I've already answered, or it was just stuff that I didn't think I could answer well, whether it be entertaining or an actual proper answer. So, I don't know, maybe it's only because I did like a few YouTube episodes of it in a row. I think I've done like 3 or 4 now. So maybe I'll go back to Tumblr or Twitter or something. A lot of people still want me to do a reading Instagram comments one, or reading Facebook comments one. Facebook is not as active. Well, my Facebook is not as active as like some of the other social media platforms I do. So that's why you probably don't see me on it as often. Maybe that's why it's not as active or not as followed, I guess, which is fine. I don't really mind. I don't really like Facebook anyway. But people keep wanting me to do an Instagram one. I'm like, no. A lot of Instagram comments are terrible. As soon as I posted that I was going to see Star Wars, it was like me in the cinema with a picture, and then everyone in the comments just started spoiling it or saying like really nasty things. And it was just like, no, why? Why Instagram? Why? Why are you so mad, Instagram? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss, and eyebrows all around. Whoosh, whoosh. And thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes. My name's Jack. Let me see inside my mouth. Can you guess what I ate for dinner today? Oh, it makes my camera doesn't know what's going on in the outro. So my fist goes in like that, and then it all unfocuses. I put my fingers right up close to it, it unfocuses. Then I come way back out. It doesn't know what's going on. I'm giving you a workout, camera.
Alright, I got it. That is it for this video. Thank you. That's it for Tuesday reaction, and everything's good. It's Monday as I'm recording this, so I'm just gotta get to it. Check out JACKSEPTICEYE. We new. Check out JACKSEPTICEYE. Check out my channel for me. Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Find me on Nintendo Switch, Wii U, and Snapchat. And Animal Crossing New Rise. My dream mattress is down below the description. Animal Crossing DLC out since last year. Mario Kart DLC out since March. Nintendo Switch Sports out since April. Fall Guys out since June. And Splatoon 3 out since September. And check out my Discord. And that's it. And next week's Reading Your Comments is 20 minutes long next week. Jeez. Alright. That's it. I'm done. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you on Wednesday for SMG4. So, peace out.
Psycho, how have you been? You seem to have made friends with the other girls. That's good.
Mario with his card. I'm a lightheaded.
Look at this. Here we go.